So hi everyone. I I've been playing role player uh, as a way to create characters for role play adventures. I love playing the solo mode, and I decided to not just play for the points, but try to come up with interesting characters for the role play adventures game later on. When I got a chance to get a copy, or if it comes to uh, digital media. Uh, we have already the Tabletopia, just uh, one of the histories of the whole play adventures. So if it comes complete, that would be great. But I don't think that's gonna happen that soon. So I've created a couple of characters already, one for each color, and I was thinking about creating a different character. So my first thought was uh, to create a character based on one of the alignments that I saw some time ago, which is the, where is it? This one, villain. So what kind of character would constitute a villain? I took the oops. I think the Dark Elf might be a great villain for this new character I'm trying to create. So that's the first thing I'm doing to create this character. Uh, by the way, Tabletopia already rolled some dice for us at the beginning of the game, like the setup, but I'm gonna not gonna use those, so it doesn't influence me while I'm creating the character. And now that I know that it's a Dark Elf villain, I'll try to uh, get the other something that goes with it for the class and the back history. Let me see classes. Three classes. I think that these are the old ones. Let me. Uh, so for a dark elf villain, what I think might be interesting. Alchemist. Already have a psionic character, so I'm gonna that might be interesting, but I'm gonna go with something else. But maybe alchemist. Warlord sounds interesting. Sorcerer sounds interesting. Rogue, villain, maybe not. Shaman, elementalist. Oh, elementalist might be interesting. Barbarian and warrior, nah. Ranger, druid, also no. Illusionist might be interesting. Monk, bard, nope. Priest and crusade both are interesting. Paladin, cleric, no. I already have a cleric, and I don't think I think I have a paladin also. Well, I think I do have the paladin. Cleric might be interesting. And scout, assassin might be interesting. So with those in mind, I'll try to let me see sorcerer and illusionist. I'll go with illusionist. I think that it's the the number of things you can do with some simple magic might be great for the character. Uh, in cleric and priest, I think I'll go with the dark priest. interesting. So, Dark Elf, great assassin. Button. I'll go. By now, I'm just trying to look at this his face and start to create in my mind some kind of excuses for this character. But I can maybe if I get the let me close those. Maybe if I get the backstories. Oops. Okay. Something could come up that some sense. Wonder. I already have a Doom character. I think my construct cartographer is a wanderer. No, it's a cartographer. Okay, so, but no street. Cast-off is an interesting background for this villain. Gatekeeper. And maybe Cast-off with Illusionist might be interesting. Because the Cast-off says that you've learned that a powerful mage who appears to have your face. So it might be interesting because you're also a illusionist. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Riftwalker trying to brawler now. Oracle, no. Brilliant, Raid, Gladiator. Apprentice is a nice one because he's a villain, but he's not as powerful as those villains. So might be trying to compete with those one. That'd be interesting. What the chosen one might be interesting also. Okay. Let me just. So now I have maybe Priest, Illusionist. Really like the idea that he could be apprentice. And in doing so, in doing so, about to something. The rule for choosing the monster says that you can't have a monster that has the color of one of the characters that are in the party. But I think I'm willing to break this rule just for fun and maybe say that. Let's see, which is the of the so the dark elf is focused on intelligent and has less constitution. I use this to maybe narrow down some of the what he's been through in his life that might have forged his so those three are interesting. So if it's since I'm trying to break this rule, if it's a priest is gonna fight his former boss, a vampire. If he's an illusionist, he's gonna fight the Kraken. Right? Yeah. And if he's an alchemist, he's gonna fight the Chimera. I think go with this one. Yeah. Choose one. No, I think The Apprentice is interesting story to tell because he's trying to. He was one of the Dark Priests who summoned the original vampire, but now he thinks he's capable of doing a better job than his boss. So white cubes. Yeah. Let me see. So I'm trying to be lawful evil. Okay. Lawful evil. Yeah, makes sense. What's the whenever I buy a skill card, I take a dexterity attribute action. So I'm probably gonna have one or two skills of my sleeve, and I'm gonna also change those cards. Ooh, yeah, I think that I'm safe to shuffle only those. Yeah. So that's it. That's the basic setup for the game I'm about to play. I will probably record the whole playthrough, but that's the main thing on the setup phase. And if you want to see my initial die roll, those are the die, and rolling. Ooh, nice. So, and the first issues should be interesting. So from now on, when I try to get the the cards from the table, I'll probably be most thinking about the the character I'm creating. So malicious may sound interesting, which says that for each dice on your character with face of 1. So if I try to, I could bust Constitution and Strength for a total of 6 attribute points, which would represent my being malicious. And the character would be fragile, like poor Constitution, and so it's focused on intelligence. I wish was 18 plus. Could load the value over there. Oh, I need to lock this one. And that's it. That's the initial setup for the my Dark Elf Priest, uh, which is a vampire uh, former employee and probably a vampire slayer if everything goes according to the plan. So thanks for watching the initial setup, and I'll keep rolling this in case you want to see more of my the things I'm about to decide whenever I'm building the character. Okay, see you.